Courtesy of Banggood.com, they were nice enough to send me out the new JJRC H66 Wi-Fi FPV mini egg. Now this is the newer version because you can see it's the Christmas version. It's got a little reindeer there and a 720p megapixel camera as well. It's also a gravity sensor mini egg. It has altitude hold, headless mode, and it weighs around 40 grams. Now let me just get the little egg over for you, and here you can see it right here. It's absolutely tiny. Now that's your 720p megapixel camera. Here you've got your on and off button at the top, and here this is where you charge the little egg up, because it comes with a 300 mAh 1-cell 3.7 volt LiPo, and you get a little USB charging cable for that. Just plug it into your egg first, then into your computer, and that's you good to go. You also get a spare set of propellers, so that's good, and you also get a prop tool so you can pop them off. So the way to pop open the quad itself, you push it, there's a button at the bottom and you just push it in, everything opens up just like that. Sometimes just make sure all of the arms are out properly, or you might think some of them won't go in and it will pop back out, but you really need to give them a good push in there and it will stay inside like so. You can also see the battery. If you can see here, there's the battery right in there, so you can swap it out if you need to swap it out. There's no problem with that. This landing, the landing legs here, it pops off quite easy, so I would recommend you to use a bit of shoe glue or hot glue just to kind of secure that at the bottom. Because they pop off just by taking them out of the box. Right, charging time is about, I'd say about 40 to 50 minutes, and flight time is around 6 minutes. The total weight of the little egg is 45 grams, so it's very, very light indeed. Now let me just leave that here for the moment. Right, so let me go over the transmitter with you. You've got your on and off button at the side here. It takes two AAA batteries at the back. I'm not going to take that off at the moment. When you bind it up, it's quite easy. You press and hold the button at the top, and it will turn on. Then you turn your transmitter on, you push up and down on the stick and it will bind. Now to take off, what you want to do is push in on the stick, then the motors will start, and then just push up and that's you off. Now remember, you do have altitude hold, but if it is drifting, this button here, if you just press and hold it when it's sitting on a flat surface, it will calibrate the gyro, and you have an emergency stop button here at the bottom. You can turn the lights off with this button here, and you also have headless mode, which is this button here, and you have a rate switch, which is this button here. You only have two rates, and that's fast and slow. So basically, whatever way you tilt the gravity sensor transmitter is whatever way the little flying egg will go. To ascend, to go up, you just push up on the stick, and to descend, you just pull it down, and obviously to yaw to the left and the right. Just this stick here. Now right, that's the transmitter out of the way. Now you do get an instructions manual. and I must admit it is really good. The instruction manual is really good indeed. But what I want to do is I want to go to the back, because you do have to, after all, it is an Wi-Fi quadcopter egg. It's kind of hard to get round to it because it's something different. You want to download the app that's called JJRC, or you can scan it. And once you've got the app installed, what you want to do is turn your egg on. That sounds funny. I want to go into my Wi-Fi settings and connect to JJRC. As you can see, it connected. Let me just turn that around here and click connect. And there you have it. Oh no, I must have just given something away. Yes, okay. And there you have, you can take a picture, you can record, you've got your folder, your rates, your gravity sensor movement here, your on and off button, so you can use your sticks, and your extra settings at the side. You can also use virtual reality goggles if you want to. Let me just get out of that and recalibrate the gyro from here as well. But let me come out of that at the moment, because what we're going to do now that the egg is on, I'm going to turn the transmitter on like I showed you, and you just push up and you push down, and that's us already bound. And if I push in on the stick, there you go. That's it, ready to fly, but we're not going to fly it just yet. So what I'm going to do is, as you know, it's winter time. It shuts itself off after a while if you don't take off, so that's the good thing. And like I said, you can turn the light off. As you see, the light is off, and now the light is on with that left button here. Won't be flying outside with this. It's too light at 45 grams and the weather is bad, so we'll do an indoor flight. The camera on this is really good. And one more thing as well before I go and fly this little egg. You do get a little leaflet here that says AR Master Shooter, and it's only meant for Apple phones. It's basically some kind of quadcopter game that you can play, but they will be updating it for Android. So that's it for the JJRC H66 Wi-Fi mini Christmas egg. And believe it or not, it took me a second or two to figure it out, but if you look at it, you've got the reindeer and it's red, so it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay, well, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this little flight coming up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, happy flying and keep on flying. Okay, that's us bound up to the JJRC H66. That's us on rate 1 at the moment, and you can see how steady that is. Look at that. Altitude hold at its best. What more can you say than that? Absolutely brilliant. Now don't come too close to me, thank you very much. Alright. Let's bring it over this way a bit. Now let's see what the yaw is like on rate 1. Very slow indeed. And we'll pop it up to rate 2. Let's keep it in the middle of the room. That's a little bit faster, and we'll put it back into rate 1. Well, that feels like it's in rate 2, yeah, that was still on rate 2 there. It can be rather snappy on rate 2, but I must admit it flies really well. If you know how to fly a gravity sensor quadcopter, well hello there, which I've practiced as you've just noticed. It is a lot of fun indeed, and look how stable that is. It's really, really stable. It really is. You can lose orientation very, very easily indeed. It's hard to tell what, especially if it's far away from you, what is back, what is side, or what is forward. I guess you could use your phone to watch as into where you're going, but I'm not. I'm just kind of judging it by myself, because I've learned a bit now on how to fly these little gravity sensor quads, and they're not too bad at all, as you can see. After a while, when you get used to it, it's easy. It really is. I mean, I'm still on rate 1. I don't want to punch it up to rate 2 for the simple fact that it will be just a little bit too quick in this tight space. But yeah, it's super stable. And that altitude hold is just amazing indeed. It really is. Let's see what's over here, where we're going. I mean, I really wouldn't want to fly this outside at the moment, but you, Mr. Christmas Tree, should be in that tree. I mean, Christmas Egg should be in the tree, but no, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back. I was going to start off the video with it, excuse me, in the tree, but I decided not to. I can't really say much about it, apart from it's a fun little egg to fly. It really is. Look at that. All you need to do is remember your orientation, and what way you're going, and what way your hand is pointing, and you should be absolutely fine. With that altitude hold there, it's steady as a rock. You can hear those little motors, they really are quite powerful. On Christmas Day, I think I'll give my son the little Santa Claus quad to fly, and I'll fly this one because she's not used to the gravity sensor quadcopters whatsoever. And you would think that he would be, but she's not. Because like I said, whoa, it takes quite a little while to get used to it. Now remember, it does have pedaless hold mode. I am not going to use it because it's hard enough just using the gravity sensor as it is, and it does have the emergency stop button, don't forget. So if you do crash, just press that button and you should be good to go. Now we're into coming up for 5 minutes flight time now, but we've been mostly hovering around the place. Now if we had a nice calm day, hello there, I guess you could really give it some push, you know, but unfortunately I live in Scotland, and that's not going to happen anytime soon until the weather gets better, I'm afraid. So there you have it. But this is a great little novelty gift for anybody at Christmas time, as long as you remember. Excuse me again, there you go, there's the light flashing, and we are at, let me have a look, yeah, 5:33, that's not bad at all, and I'm just going to bring it into land now. There you go.